and other fine delicacies. Um, so I can't study now because I'm trying to do things. I have quests that it's the tutorial. Also, I can't read, which doesn't help. Let's go out of full screen. So quest log, unexpected visit. So I have to get ale for father is really the only thing. So, and you can see all the different things. I also sort of want to try. There's a gambling table here somewhere, especially with that like interesting die. Oh, I wanted to find Teresa because I have nails for her apparently. So let's see if I can find those. See if I can find her. I might not do. I feel like she visits me later or something in the game. Jane, Burns' wife. Oh, you're not gonna be Teresa, but Baron. Go figure. Cool. I have no idea where she'd be. I don't see anyone. That looks like it might be her. So let's go inside, get the ale, and hope it works out. Let's see if I can. Yeah, let's not trespass here. I don't know. There's the combat master. So Bianca, let's talk to Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too,
Oh,
handsome.
no, the textures
What
are
brings
there.
you here?
Okay, that's a little better. I'll be honest.
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout?
Oof.
What will it be then? Ragamuffin?
Let's get a picture for
I need
father.
ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
His nodding is
But
always
of
so funny.
course.
I always think it looks really crazy. Yeah, I think Teresa might stop by after this.
Here you are.
Thanks.
And she's like someone you can actually like go on a date
It's on
with.
me today.
We'll see.
You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
I parted with
You'll have
0.2
something
groceries.
to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But
So that's the one that
what in
teaches me how to
heaven's
fight.
name are
And
you
she
up
thinks
to with
he's a
him?
brigand.
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like
Might be
father.
lagging a little now again.
I'll be going
I
now.
hope not. I hope it's
See you this evening.
still okay.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
So now it's probably going to teach me how to like save it properly. So 5
Greetings,
tips.
Henry.
The game save automatically at important moments during quests. When you sleep in your own bed, save it immediately. Drink saver snaps. So that's how we're supposed to be able to do it. Obviously, I have a mod that lets me save anytime I want, which it's so much easier. I've seen people play the game without it, and it just seems so much harder. Lockpick hard. I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't think. Let's go for that. Let me see. I did increase my lockpicking skill. Oh, my main level went up to 2, so I have a perk point for that. Cool. So yeah, there's specific combat skills in each one. There's all kinds of other skills, so you see lockpicking went up 1, but until we don't get to level 3, there's no perk points. There's current buffs, your reputation. So my reputation is Scallots, they like me. Statistics, things you've done. So let's see what perks I can get here. Oh wow, there's 5 I can choose from. Okay, aesthetic. You'll last 30% longer without food, but as soon as I get hungry, the effects will be worse. So I don't have to eat as often, but when I do get hungry, I get really hungry. I keep doing that. What I'm doing is using W and S to move up and down. If I hit A or D, it goes between pages. So that's what's happening there. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma when talking to women. However, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth skills by 30%. I definitely don't want that, because I want to be stealthy. Night Rider. Your stamina will generate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day. If I do want to be stealthy, it's much easier to be stealthy at night, so having the extra stamina in case of things would be helpful. 10% during the day, though, might be when a lot of my regular fights happen, though, so I'm at least not going to get this yet. Scout increases the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice events sooner, and your chances of evading them are also increased. It's okay, but I don't know how much fast traveling I'm going to do. I don't know how high the chances are going to be, so it's not something I need right now. And Wanderer. I grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. I don't really like that one much either. I might get this one. Maybe. That's the only one I really like. Let's see what the next ones are. So at level 4, which I'm level 2 now, this is good. Increases the time I can go without sleep, and energy level falls slower. So that's definitely helpful. Penalties on stats following release from jail are lower. Okay, I don't think, especially with how I'm saving, I don't think I'm going to jail much. So this is helpful. Burger. In towns and villages in their immediate vicinity, you have +1 bonus, but it can't become I'm a savage, which is in the wilderness. I have the bonus. First aid. I definitely want first. So these two are 4, and then these are at 6. First aid is definitely helpful. Why is this first aid 2? Where's first aid 1? First aid 2. First aid 3. Scout 3. Where's first aid 1? Am I just missing it? Huh. Yeah, and here's all my stats. I think I'm not going to spend this right now, because I don't feel like I need to. Let's see if I can find first aid 1. Maybe I just have it? First aid. Is it I'll look up that, see if it's a known glitch later. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to take care of Sorry is the same joke of the day again. I'm gonna work on the edits of this. Right now I don't have a blank slate. It's okay. Okay, I am back. Once again, the answer to the joke of the day is in Prism. It's still the same joke of the day, even though it's been many days. I'll change it eventually. So once again, what I was saying is, I think I'm going to save my perk point for next time. As you can see, many are unlocked at the same time, so you really can't get everything. So I'm just going to save it and use it when there's something I want more. So now I have the beer, so let's go to Father so I can drop off everything.
Welcome.
It was cool that like all the tools and stuff were basically just valued at 5 groschen, which is what I needed at the charcoal. I assume we're using the charcoal to stoke the forge to better prepare the sword. Looking forward to it. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk to him. About the things you wanted.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I
I
have.
have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us.
Yeah, let's see the crossguard.
Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe?
Wow.
Lord
Cool.
Radzig ordered it.
Yeah, so crossguards are really helpful to prevent,
This will be the finest sword I've ever
getting your
made.
hand chopped off. Like,
You got the charcoal?
what happens all the time in
Good.
Star
We'll
Wars.
fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Star Wars fighting is just the worst. Especially the new movies. Oh, they can't fight. I could beat Rey
By the way,
easily.
I heard some gossip
Like,
about
the
what happened to the
quality of
forge.
the fights is
I
just
expect you know something about it.
abysmal in the new movies.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There's just nothing realistic
Someone
about
threw
it.
dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe. And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it.
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good.
Also, sorry for my streaming
And
schedule
we'll never
being
have this
crazy.
conversation again.
I've got a new
So you think
job,
it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
and it's just been
Does that boy ever listen
crazy,
to a
so
word
I'm
I
gonna-
say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what?
I'm gonna try to update my streaming schedule. I just
You
don't
might
know
win a
when it's
fight
gonna
with
be.
violence, but you'll never win an argument.
I
Remember,
don't know when
Henry,
it's gonna be.
if you want to convince someone
But
that they're
I'm
wrong,
gonna try to get
try
something
using
regular.
your mouth, not your fists.
Hope maybe I can do stuff on the weekends. My weekends are usually crazy though, so it's hard. My weekdays have been sort of crazy too.
The furnace is ready.
I'll do what I can.
Right, we'll do the
I'll-
grip.
I continue to stream as much as I can. I know it's been a while since I last did it, but starting this new job has just been a little crazy.
I'll heat it up.
Getting used to my
When
new
I take
schedule
it
and
out,
stuff.
you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more.
As you can
That's
see, he
it.
does have some gloves on. though.
Done.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the
I guess
guard.
it's just because he's holding it through the wood, but that seems dangerous. I don't know.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal.
I hope we
And
find
here
out
I have your mother and you.
that
Why would I want any
backstory. I
other
don't think I
life?
know it. I don't think I saw it when I was watching
Do you
it
remember
before.
Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Yeah, so normally you'd wrap it in leather too, I'd assume, to sort of finish it off. The hilt, better grip, less chafing. Doesn't absorb moisture as much, maybe.
It's magnificent.
It's a
Indeed
nice
it
sword.
is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa.
Oh,
They're
those
ready.
nails I already picked up.
Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
I already got that. So he's probably giving me the key to the trunk now. But I picked the lock.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
Oh, it was a dance
will.
this evening. We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Sorry if it's lagging again. I don't know what it's up today. Jeez.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's
Has a
time for the
girlfriend.
trial by fire.
Stares at like the other girl in the village. There's definitely not going to be too many. Nice cuts. It's good form.
We did a fine job.
Still not sure exactly
I
what
would
they're cutting. I
expect
think it's
nothing
wood,
less from such a
but-
renowned swordsmith.
so that's pretty impressive.
Those days are gone, sir.
Yeah, see, now you can see that the
Haven't
hilt's
lost
wrapped
your
in leather,
skills,
instead of just being bare wood. But still, you still need to shape it. That's good form too. Yeah, the historical
Would you like
stuff
to try
in
it?
this is
So, what good is a sword to a
though. Let
commoner?
him try it.
it's really impressive. I mean, not mine because Henry sucks, but you know, swings like a baseball bat. Jeez. Yeah.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine
Yeah,
work.
so this is
very
basically a
fine.
hand and a half sword.
A sword such as
Um,
this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, say,
So basically,
man?
it'd usually be
Seriously,
held.
Ramsay. If I'd have had its
one-handed,
like back in
but
the
as you can
Necropolis, things
see,
would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith.
So
working
you
in a
usually
place
held
like
one-handed,
this.
but you can also
A man of
put a
his talent
second
would have
hand
no
on,
problem making a fortune in Prague
get
or Vienna.
added strength
right.
and control.
It's a
and
very
fight
long
with
and
it two-handed as
peculiar
well.
story.
Um,
I'd be
because
glad
of
to
how
listen
long
to
it
over
is,
a
how
cup of
long the
wine, but
hilt is.
duty calls.
I
and I
tend to
must
like hand and a half swords
Here.
when I LARP and other things. I
Learn
think
from
they're a
your
good
father.
length.
He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will
I
cross.
find regular one-handed sometimes a little short, and two-handed can be a little
Once it's
lacking
ready,
in
send your
defense,
son
but I
up
like
to
being
me
able to
with it.
switch and
Good
either
work, Martin.
have
Sure.
a second sword, a dagger, or a shield as well for backup. But yeah, that's a nice sword. A nice crossguard
Been an
going up a
honor,
little
say his father.
helps as well.
Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
But what adventures we're
I
gonna
might
have?
teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders.
That's true. Everyone needs
I want
blacksmiths.
to end my
so-
days in Skalitz,
Um.
here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
So do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
That proves not to be true.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
So I think I'll go through the end of this stuff, end of the tutorial basically, ish, and then I'll probably stop. So probably maybe another 20 minutes or something. That's a pretty cool sword too. It's a big army, especially for this place.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
I don't even think I really learned blocking when I was doing that. I'm not sure a horse could really break down a door like that, but like, they would have gotten it down. Like, they have enough people that like, it definitely would have happened. Or not, the horse could have knocked it down, I don't know. Everything's wood, everything's, you know, pitch and straw.
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah,
Get through the gates!
Oh boy. Wow, that block. That's one of the commanders there. So that strike from the back, as you saw, there was blood spurted out, because he had full chainmail or even plate mail. I think just chain. So he hit him in the back, and he still had like the impact of a fair amount of force behind it, but it wouldn't have cut him because chainmail would have stopped a sword from cutting, especially the first swing. At least most likely would have stopped.
hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
So they keep calling me Hal, which I'm a little confused about, because I thought my name was Henry. But I don't know.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming. Warn them.
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
So yeah, this part you really just have to run. I've definitely seen people like try and fight them off, and like sometimes you can get a few people, but like there's just no way. Like they just spawn in, they shoot arrows, they stab you, and you just don't have the combat skills yet like unlocked that you can fight them. Because it's not like they gave the really basic combat tutorial, but there's like counter attacks and other moves you have to unlock to like even have a chance. So I got Saragzig Kabbalah's sword. I just want to see the sword before we go in. Yeah, so it's equipped. It's probably a quest item, that's why. So let's see. The sword my father made for Saragzig Kabbalah. So minimum strength needed 1, stab damage 45, slash damage 45, blunt damage 2, right, because it's not a blunt weapon. Defense, pretty high. Charisma bonus. Durability, condition, weight, price, 120 grosh. So let's run. New quest started. Run. Yeah. So follow the path, ride to Talmberg, and get a horse are my 2 objectives. This way looks like it's downhill. Oof. Need more stamina. Down by the river. You see some horses down there, but I don't see a way across that fence. I think I saw a horse up ahead. Yes, horse!
Catch me, or I'll kill you.
Oh, here's something.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Yeah, there's Teresa. Ah! Big stabbed. Run! X, mount. Horse riding. Call your horse anytime by whistling by X. WSD is movement. Caps lock is walk. Walk. W with left shift is canter, so mild fast pace, and double left shift is galloping. Following a path. So of course, if I just hold left shift, it actually stays on the path, which is really cool and something that other games have sort of tried to do, but I think this one does it really well. So horse's stamina is in green. Galloping can also deplete my own. Let's try it. Okay, so I think I got away. It looks like I'm bleeding though, so let's see if I can use one of those bandages. I cannot use it now. Oh. I have a serious wound on my body. I'm bleeding. I have reduced stamina from it. I'm being chased. Game saved. Awesome. I thought I had to ride farther. But I did get those guys off Teresa, and they ran into the house. She ran into the house, so hopefully she's okay. Ouch. Lots of wounds. Looks like I'm gonna have to ride some more. Maybe more cutscenes. Let's see. Certainly loading something up. Yeah, so these loading screens are also a product of me, I think, still having it on a little too high settings. I'll work on what's best to turn down before the next stream. Again, I'll probably stream another game before going back to this one, just so I can work out everything on it. Ah!
Yeah.
There's a guy right there. Oh, and now my leg is also hurt. I'm bleeding more. I'm bleeding. I don't yet know how to bandage my wounds. You need to find someone who can help me. Maybe. Oh, here's another city that they're also killing everyone on. I discovered a fast travel point.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Left along the stream. Let's go left. Left along the stream. I think. Yeah. See. Hey. Good. Horse's stamina is nearly depleted. So slow to a canter instead of... Ah, they're right behind me. Back to a gallop. They have bows. Once I get a bow for myself, shooting archery in this game is like near impossible because it doesn't give you a reticule. So like, see how right now there's a yellow dot where I'm aiming? When you try to shoot a bow, it goes away, and you have to like
Run for it!
figure out like where the arrow is gonna go based on drop and based on like where it's like actually aimed. Horse doesn't like running too fast.
Warn the others! They've torn scallops!
Looks like it. Ah! He's got shot again. Dodge that one at least. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, at least the horse's stamina goes up real quick. Oh jeez, that hit hurt. Hopefully I get there soon or I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Go, go, go! You can see up at the top, the cross swords means I'm like actively in combat. I think the sort of gray swords means I'm like people are looking for me type thing. That's probably where I need to go. Oh, and now I'm hungry too. Awesome. Hey, I leveled up my horsemanship. So by riding so much, I actually got to level 2 horsemanship. So hopefully that makes things a little easier. I don't know if you saw, but right before I cut to the cutscene, when it was still gameplay, there was an arrow sticking out of the head of my horse.
Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey!
Yeah.
Loose!
Too bad they couldn't have hit one. Could have probably told them a lot about who was attacking.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Still got that arrow sticking out of the leg. Probably arrows that sticking out of everywhere, really, if they showed how many times it really got hit during that escape. Yeah, I'm sure it's a very interesting game in hardcore. Maybe if I do a second playthrough, I'll try to play it differently and play it that way.
Someone
But
give him a drink.
not for my first.
And bring hot wine and bandages.
I like easier stuff, and as you know, as I've seen in other videos. It's not that I don't think I
Tell
could
me,
do it. I just enjoy
who
it
are you,
more when it's
and
easier.
where
I'm
are you
playing
from?
mostly for the story
What
and for
in
the
hell's name happened?
experience
Skallets.
than to try to
They burned it
challenge
to the
myself with
Slaughtered
mechanics
everyone.
and such.
Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Yeah, so an arrowhead when it goes in, it's tough because pulling back out can actually do more damage in some ways because you have to, the arrowhead being with that triangular shape.
All done.
That's not very broadhead.
You
It's
were
not
lucky
broadhead
that.
arrow wood, but
The arrow missed the bone.
that was
Only
pretty
needed
straight.
bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
Sort of.
There you go. Good as new.
The other guy's like,
Thank you.
what? Why would you do that?
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work.
That guard was on my side.
You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
At least he's helping me now. Oh. Lord Divish, huh?
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge.
There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from
that
the
the guy
east,
that
and
was
now they're
just
the core of his army.
Where I was?
Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Investigating the sword.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst.
Yeah, so any castle in these times would probably be equipped
Make all
to
the necessary arrangements.
house anyone in the surrounding area in case of this kind of thing. You know, they have, like, you saw in the first city, they had, like, the main castle, and then, like, the outer area that had the second gate, and then they had, like, the farther gate as well. So they have, like, levels and areas to them. And as it expands, it would, you know, naturally grow toward those. So they had to balance between, you know, growing and leaving room for more businesses and more people and expansion, but also, you know, you can only defend such a big area with the size you are. And it was really a lot of balances. I think one of the DLCs has to do with, like, making your own town and, like, figuring out what to build and getting the materials to build and people to staff it. So hopefully I'll be able to pick up the DLCs and I'll be able to play those for you as well. So I am in Talmberg. Fast travel. I am in need of food and rest, but at least I am bandaged. Now let me see something, because it said... Yeah, here we are. First aid 1. That's why I couldn't find it before. Because now I can use bandages, and it's... just, I have it. They just gave it to me. Awesome. So I have first aid 1. So that's cool. You discovered my bed. So they gave me a little area to be in. Reputation lost? Why? Oh, I was supposed to talk to this guy. Oops.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
It's fine. I'm sure their reputation was minor.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
That's a great loss. Here's the kitchens. Okay, so I think I'll do it until I get to sleep. Or I'll wait through the night because I know there's a conversation after I go to sleep. And then I'll save and call it a day for today.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you?
Yes, you definitely want to keep food on you, and you have to keep replenishing it. Because, like I showed you before, it has the durability and freshness.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, milady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
He's trying to
Good night, man.
sort of pass me off, but she stepped in and gave me better stuff, which is nice.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Yeah, you can see my clothes are all like tattered now from all the arrows and sword fights. And objective started, eat. Oh. Go to the courtyard lodge and sleep there till morning. It's funny. Yeah, I'm super hungry. Lentil mash. Let's start with that. Let's see, food, lentil mash. It will give me 9 nourishment and nothing else. So let's eat that. Here's the lentil soup I had from earlier, 8 nourishment. Freshness 80%. I'll use that just because I'll use my other stuff first. Just because it's not going to keep long. It seems pointless to keep it. So eat is complete. I'm still fairly hungry though, so let's get some roast duck. Hopefully that'll help. So different foods will have different properties. So an apple will stay fresher longer, but won't fill me up as much. Some heal me as well. So sort of, this sort of learning. Here's 4 different types of food. Let's see how they affect you. So I have bread roll, 7 nourishment, durability 4 days, roast duck, durability 2 days because it's roast. It subtracts from my energy but gives me lots of nourishment. So let's just do that. I'm about to sleep anyway. So now I'm at 100 nourishment, but I'm super tired. As you can, when I'm this tired, like my vision's blurry, as you can see. Like he has like long blinks because he's struggling to stay awake. His head's like falling. It's pretty funny, really. So this way. Because he's caught. So here's a bed chamber. Let's close this. So this is my bed, as you can see. He said, let's take off my boots because they're dirty. Let's take off my shirt too. That was weird. So pants. Why not? Let's unequip everything to go to sleep. Yeah, so if I hit Q, it gives me more info on things, so that's what this is. I tend to like having it on. I like to see more of what I need, and it doesn't, other than this stuff, the quick view sort of, it doesn't really block much. So I'll toggle that for most items. I'm actually going to call it here. This has been a lot of fun. I've definitely enjoyed getting to play this for myself. Once again, it is free until February 20th, I believe. Thursday morning at 11. 2020 was when it'll switch. Again, Epic Games have their issues. I think what I think about them is its own thing, but I do think that them giving free games is awesome. I think they've given away some really good ones. I think this is a really good one. So I think, regardless, that picking this up for free is really to everyone's benefit. It's got awesome realism and still gameplay and story. It's very cool. I'm hopefully, again, going to pick up the DLCs. Again, they don't affect the beginning of the game. So whether or not I pick them up, we'll see. They're not too expensive, but with everything, I'm trying to really focus on where my money goes right now. And I also need possibly, a better microphone, better camera as well. So there's definitely lots of ways I can invest in the streaming, and I don't know if the DLC is where I want it to go right now. But I really enjoyed playing this for you today. Hopefully I'll do it soon. Once again, I will work on getting it a little smoother. Hopefully at least the recording is smooth. I know the stream really suffered at times. I'll keep working on exactly how to optimize it. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.